What's going on, High Nooners? It's me, Ryan Johnston, one of the co-creators of the series, and I have with me today Lucas Martinez, who's the voice of Lenny. I'm just going to ask him a couple questions, and we'll go from there. So, tell me a little bit about your acting / voice acting background.
I went to acting school and trained in acting and voice acting, and then have auditioned for hundreds of things that I have not booked until this, and a handful of cameos and commercials when it comes to acting.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, like, that's the one thing I always remember about auditioning, is when you walk into a room full of people who are supposed to look like you.
Oh my god, the amount of times I've been sitting in a waiting room of just like a bunch of guys who are a little taller, a little more tan, and way sexier than me, but look like me, but like a better version of me.
It's just, I'm
like, okay.
I like that look. That's how I would look with long hair.
That's the guy they're gonna catch.
For me, it was always weird because like I'm covered in tattoos, so I always, whenever I was auditioning, it was for parts that were like tattooed guys.
Bad boy.
Yeah, exactly. And you'd walk in and you see these dudes with their leather jackets. I'm like, that's your definition of tough? There was a guy who had, you could buy them at like fucking Walmart, and it was like pull-on tattooed sleeves.
Oh my god.
And Buddy was sitting, and he was pulling on his, and they're like nylons.
That's crazy.
Over the arm.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I'm there with you, man.
Yeah, it's a tough industry.
It really is.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite part about doing the voice of Lenny?
Well, an opportunity to act and voice act more consistently.
Get paid.
Do a character.
I do pay my voice actors.
Yes, I am getting monetarily compensated. It's very appreciated. Yeah, getting paid to do it is huge. Because a lot of the time you're doing, like, when you're not booking roles, you're doing like passion projects and short films and things where you're more so doing it for the experience and not the money.
Yeah.
So it's nice to do something that's creatively fulfilling, and you get paid, and it gets out there into the world, and people are actually going to see it.
Yeah.
And I like doing characters. I don't love like always just playing like a version of myself. So it's fun to be able to like embody a whole new voice and character, and remove it from Lucas.
Do you find that there is a bit of Lenny in you somewhere? And
for sure.
So,
like
what parts?
I like doing characters, and I like doing bits. And there's a lot of times, like with my friends and stuff, I will not drop a bit.
Yeah.
I will, even if it's only entertaining me.
In the mirror, in the bathroom.
I will continue the bit ad nauseum just to get it out of my system. So it is. I fuck around like Lenny, and I purposely, will poke buttons at times, for the sake of a bit. So I appreciate that. I appreciate his chaotic and mischievous nature.
Nice. Well, we appreciate you, man, and we appreciate all the hard work that you've done for us thus far. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And man, I cannot express enough that when I first heard your rendition of Lenny, I was like, yo, yes, because like I've tried it myself, and there's been versions and variations that I'm like, I could do that, but you hit a certain pinnacle with him where I'm like, I can't touch that. I need to pay this guy to, So thank you for that, man. And I hope that, as we move forward, that we'll be able to fucking continue to build this series together, man. Super excited. So.
Yeah, for sure. Lenny Lensworth. Keep him alive. Keep him going.
See? You got it, man. That's Lenny. All right. Thank you very much for joining us, you guys.